Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Sorry, I just heard the baby monitor. All right. When you pop on, say hey. If you watch the replay, please don't tell me #replay because I can't stand #replay. I would rather you tag someone who needs to hear this, or even better, tell me what you got from it. So my name is Katrina Anderson. I am the Star Director for Empowering Sense, and I am here to talk to you guys about boosting your PRV with LTOs. Okay, let me say that again. I'm here to talk to you about boosting your PRV with LTOs, not getting your PRV from LTOs, okay? Because first and foremost, something that my Superstar Director and her Superstar Director and so on, what they have passed on to me that I'm going to pass on to you right now is that you do not ever rely on an LTO for your PRV for the month, okay? It is extra. It is the sprinkles on top of the sundae that is our business, okay? So again, we are here to talk about boosting your PRV, not getting PRV, okay? So I just wanted to clarify that. So if you wanted to learn about how to not party and to only sell LTOs, this ain't it for you, okay? So, and I tell you that because when something sells out, you don't get upset, okay? It doesn't ruin your month. You are not, not paid at title because, well, I would have been paid at title, but the LTO sold out and I couldn't get my orders placed in time. It sold out too fast and my customers are pissed off at me. Get what I'm saying? So we're here to talk about boosting your PRV. All right. As always, LTO stands for limited time offer. Not all the time offer. Limited time means while supplies last. However you want to word it, that is what it stands for, a limited time offer. This is anything not in the catalog, okay? So it's not just, when we partner with Disney, when we partner with Marvel, it's the Harvest Collection, it's the Holiday Collection, it's the Summer Collection, not the Summer Catalog, like the Summer Collection, okay? It's anything not in the current catalog. That is an LTO. You know what else is an LTO? The Scent and Warmer of the Month. That is LTO. Who didn't know that? Okay. When are we sharing LTOs? We don't ever want to sabotage. Don't sabotage your current month. Please don't. We're not sharing. It's September now. We're not sharing the holiday collection. A lot of us went to SFR. I took amazing pictures. I can't wait to share them with my customers. I can't wait to share them with my team. I haven't even shared them with my team yet. Okay, we're not talking about holiday collection. Holiday collection does not come out until next month. Why would I sabotage this month's PRV, this month's goals, especially when we are in an incentive earning period? Why would I sabotage this month's goals by telling people about something that's coming out next month? I'm not listening to EOM and going, oh my gosh, they just told us that we have Black Panther coming out. My customers don't even know about Black Panther. And if my customers do know about Black Panther, that means that they're watching the EOM live and I'm gonna have a joint conversation with them. Because if they're paying attention to trainings that are offered to us as consultants, that means they're like in deep, okay? So that's a whole nother training right there. So we're not sharing all of the things like that are next month, that are even at the end of the month. We're sharing what's available now and the LTO that is coming this week, next week maybe, but not at the end of the month, okay? As soon as something is announced, so I'm not talking about Harvest Collection or Holiday Collection, for example, I'm talking about like Hocus Pocus, we'll use this as an example, okay? I was at SFR, I took pictures. I could have very easily been like to my customers, look what's coming. But then they would hold off on their orders, okay? Yes, I tell my VIPs first before I share publicly on my personal page, but I don't share stuff with them until right before or when it's announced on our workstation. Because one, I don't want to mess up the release date. Two, I don't want to mess up the price. I don't want to mess anything up. And honestly, when I post about it, I want to post the link with it. I don't want to just go, oh my gosh, look what's coming. I want to say, oh my gosh, look what's coming. And here's the link. Save this link, girl. Here you go. Okay. So I'm sharing as soon as it's announced on the workstation. I do always share to my VIPs first. I got to give them a part of a reason to be a VIP. Okay. They get told things first. They get first dibs on all the things, right? There's got to be a perk to being a VIP. And that's just my opinion. And then normally a few days later, I will share on my personal page, publicly, Instagram stories, all of the things, right? Sorry, I have notes. That's what I'm looking at. I'm sorry. Please keep in mind, just because you don't like something doesn't mean that you shouldn't share it. I've seen so many consultants that are like, I'm not really that big of a Disney fan. I don't really share our Disney stuff. My customers don't like buddies, so I don't really share the buddies. Wouldn't you want your customers to like the buddies? So if you currently don't have a customer base for buddies, or you currently don't have a customer base for Disney, or you currently don't have a customer base for Marvel, wouldn't you like to expand your customer base to people that have those interests? Just because you don't like it, just because you don't like a scent in something when you know the holiday season is coming, and say you're not a big fan of vanilla, and we get a vanilla, cleaning, like vanilla mint. Let's just say that was an LTO. I'm not really a fan of vanilla mint. Does that mean that I'm not going to push vanilla mint? It's an LTO. You might have someone who that's their favorite scent. You could have someone who they've never tried it before, and now it is their favorite scent, and that makes them start a club. That makes them want to join. We all have that favorite scent that made us want to join. Okay, your very first scent that you ever tried that you fell in love with. Mine, Southern Sweet Tea. I'm so sad that it's not here anymore. But we all have our favorite scent, okay? We all have a favorite product. Just because it's not your favorite doesn't mean that you shouldn't be sharing it, okay? When you are sharing your LTOs, you want to make sure, first and foremost, that you are offering them a personal link, or even better, a party. But you are not letting them just order. You're not just taking a pre-order and not attaching it to a party. When you're sharing a link for an LTO, it had for damn sure better be some sort of party link, whether it's your catch-all party link, their personal party link, their personal shopping link, whatever you want to call it. Maybe you have a host that is super close to rewards or the next level of rewards, and you want to help boost them there. If you're sharing in all of your past parties, you are not sharing your catch-all party link. You're sharing that host party link, or maybe that host has a new personal shopping link. You're sharing to help them earn more rewards. But, least of all, if you don't have any of those, you do need to have a catch-all party. Do not just share your PWS. It needs to have some sort of party attached to the link that you're sharing, because that's how you build rewards. And that's one of the best perks of being a consultant, is that we can have our own shopping links. We can get rewards, get commission, insert income disclosure, all of the things. We get to double dip on all the things, and it's amazing. It's one of the best perks, okay? Always, always, always have some sort of party link to attach that LTO to. Sorry. Should you do pre-orders? Okay, there's a lot of I won't say controversy, but there's a lot of consultants who feel one type of way about both sides of it. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you about the perks of not doing pre-orders, because if you're watching this training, it's because you want to boost your PRV. And if you want to boost your PRV, you are going to need to put in the work. And putting in the work, I'm not saying that not taking pre-orders is the lazy way out, because I sometimes don't take pre-orders. I will be honest with you. So I'm not calling people lazy per se, but it's the easier way out to just go, here's the link. I don't want to get up at 3 a.m. I'm East Coast, by the way. I don't want to get up at 3 a.m., but best of luck to you. Okay, you're here because you want to boost your PRV. So that means you're going to put in the work. That means you are going to wake up at 3 a.m., probably 2:30. You're going to set your alarms. You're going to be there on launch day to put in these orders for them so that they don't have to. You're going to make it easier for them, okay? whether you use Google Forms or Jotform, or it's just messaging people one-on-one and taking payment that way. However you keep track of orders, that's however you want to do it. But pre-orders is going to be probably the best way for you to boost your PRV with LTOs. Because how many times have you seen on some of the consultant pages where people are like, oh, I only have one pre-order for tomorrow's launch. And you hear another consultant that's like, I got 25 pre-orders for tomorrow's launch. I'm like, let's go. I want this. And you're like, oh, how? Oh my gosh, how? I bet that person is reaching out to as many people as possible, and they are taking all the pre-orders. They're not sitting back and saying, oh, I have 20 people interested in tomorrow's launch. They say, I have 20 pre-orders. People have paid me already. I am getting my butt up in the middle of the night, setting alarms. I'm putting in the work. I'm doing up all of the stuff on the workstation, figuring out their totals. I'm putting in the work. That is yes, it is the best way to provide excellent customer service, Misty. 100% pre-orders, okay? Make sure you're setting up a mock cart for this person. Make sure it has their information in it, because tax varies wherever the person lives, okay? You can't just put in your tax unless you're doing a bulk order and having it shipped to you, okay? Make sure you're putting in mock carts. And whether you're just trying to figure out what tax and shipping would be, which praise God for the new shipping, it's just $10 if it's under, a certain amount. But if you're trying to figure out tax and stuff, then it doesn't matter what the PRV is. You're just looking for something that is like Hocus Pocus, for example. I'm just looking for $85 worth of stuff to go in. Now, it's not 85 PRV, so if I need to figure out PRV for like rewards and stuff on someone's party, then I'm going to look at PRV. I'm not going to look at the price, okay? So, but mock carts are your friend, okay? Just make sure that you take the false stuff out before you submit it. I've never done that, but I've heard of people doing it, and I would be horrified if someone just got a random warmer or something, okay? Please make sure you are doing you're doing yourself a disservice if you are only sharing LTOs, one, in your VIP group. If you're only sharing in one place because you don't want to be that person, again, that's probably not you guys, because you're on here because you want to know how to boost your PRV, not just get PRV, okay? We want to know how to boost our PRV. We are not just sharing in the VIP group. We are sharing on Instagram. We are making TikToks. We are making Reels. We are sharing in stories. We are on our personal page, our business page, and our VIP group. We're sharing on all platforms. Does anybody even do Snapchat anymore? All of the platforms. We're sharing everywhere, okay? If I could remember my MySpace password, I would probably share there too. Sorry, I totally just aged myself with that. But we're sharing everywhere, not just in one place. Because listen, y'all, your VIP group, those are people that already buy from you. We want to expand our customer base by boosting our PRV with LTOs, okay? Mindy, stop. Yes, and we're sending emails too. Thank you, Nikki. I have that in my notes. Yes, we're sending emails to all of our contacts. We are sending multiple emails because some people don't check social media every day. Some people aren't on social media. I have a good portion of my customers who are not on social media at all. So the only way that they get communication from me is from emails or text messages and like phone calls. That's it, okay? We're emailing, we're texting, we're sending DMs, we are sending all forms of communication on all platforms. It's work, okay? But the biggest disservice that you can do is to only share the LTOs when they launch. When's the last time, tell me in the comments, when's the last time you shared the Island Days collection? It's still available. When's the last time you have shared an LTO that didn't just launch last week? Okay? You need to be sharing the LTOs even when they're not brand new LTOs, okay? What's the one that's getting ready to go away this week? Wally. Share Wally, okay? But guess what? I've been sharing Wally with my customers literally like every week. So it's no news to them when I share this week when I'm like, hey, today's the last day to order, okay? Don't just share the LTOs when they come out. Share them all the time. Once they're on there, pretend it's a catalog item, and if it's, knock on wood, it didn't sell out, we're going to keep sharing it. We're not just sharing LTOs the day before they launch and the day that they launch, okay? We're sharing them a week later and going, oh my God, this collection is so amazing. I cannot believe that it is still available. And it's going in my emails. It's still getting shared in my VIP group. It's still getting shared on my personal page, okay? We're not just sharing when something comes out. Yes, scheduling posts, like Sylvia said, that is a godsend, okay? And you can schedule posts in groups that you're admin of, and you can schedule posts, I believe, on your business page too, if you have a likable business page. If we could schedule posts on our personal page, ooh, it would be over. Oh my gosh, I'd be so excited. At the end of the day, you have to be willing to put in the work. Okay, we're not just sharing a link and going, oh my gosh, look what's coming on Monday. Well, I told people and no one ordered because you made one post. No, we're not doing that. Okay, we're not getting all of our PRV for the month from LTOs. Like I said in the beginning, my SSD is watching too. Like I said in the beginning, it is the sprinkles. It is extra. Okay, that way when something does sell out, which, by the way, when something sells out, be prepared for that. You have to make sure that you are having communication, like clear communication, set expectations with your customers. I actually have that on here with the pre-orders. You need to be prepared to give a refund. Don't be that consultant that takes pre-orders and then goes and spends that money. Don't do that. If someone gives you money for product, it has to go towards product, okay? Or have a backup available and go, hey, I'm really going to try to get you that warmer and bar, but if the bar sells out, is there a different bar that you want me to grab for you? Hey, you really want this scent pack with that buddy. If it sells out, is there a different scent pack you want me to get for you? Okay, have a plan B and have a plan C. Maybe that's the military wife in me, but we always have like 50 kajillion backup plans, okay? But like I was saying, be creative with how you share. Something my SSD does that she is probably social media famous for is she takes so many pictures with the products, but like she's not holding the product. It looks like she's holding the product, but she uses the marketing stuff, the non-licensed stuff, by the way, but where it looks like she's holding the product or something. Like it's genius, and not everybody does that. When I say she's social media famous for it, I mean like within our group, because I think it's pretty like genius to do that. Just be different with how you share stuff. Do funny videos with your kids, with your family. Get dressed up. Like if it's Marvel and your kid has a Marvel costume that matches, or your dog has a Marvel costume that matches, like stuff like that. Like you don't have to just share the marketing images. Yes, they're amazing, but like if you can find a real life picture, if it's like a coming back out of the vault type situation and it's already been released and you can find real pictures of it, or if it's something from SFR, go find the real life pictures. There's honestly no reason why anyone should be sharing like the Harvest Collection marketing images. So many fabulous consultants got amazing real life pictures at SFR. Go find those. And if you can't find them, message me and I will send you the ones that I took. Like, not to toot my own horn, but like, beep, beep. I took bomb pictures for the Harvest Collection, and I will share them with anyone. But yeah, you have to put in the work, okay? You cannot just share a link and post once. If you're wanting to boost your PRV. If you're wanting to maybe get 1 or 2 orders, that's how you're going to do it. But you have to put in the work. You have to be willing to message all the people, talk to people one-on-one. But what's really great about that is that's how you're going to build those connections with people. We're all about building relationships and connections with people, because LTOs lead to conversations about club. That leads to conversations about joining, okay? That leads to conversations about, hey, since you're wanting this $100 pre-order, like I'm not asking men, by the way, about do you want a personal shopping link? It's, girl, here's a personal shopping link that I'm going to attach your pre-order to. Now you're halfway to rewards. Okay, I don't even ask. I just give them a personal shopping link. But if you want to be a little bit softer than me and ask, you can, but I don't ask. I just do it. So you have to put in the work, okay? You can't just, you know, be like, oh, okay, I made a few posts about it, and then no one orders and be sad about it. You have to work and you have to go after what you want. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. All right, bye guys.